The Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936, provide for the establishment and administration of Metropolitan, Municipal and District Assemblies to coordinate, facilitate, monitor and supervise development interventions. Revenue mobilization has become integral to economic management, enabling assemblies to provide development interventions to citizens. Target 17.1 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of 2030 implores countries to strengthen domestic resource mobilization, including through international support to developed countries to improve domestic capacity for tax and other revenue collections. However, the mobilization of resources often faces challenges such as financial irregularities like leakages and mismanagement of funds. The reality of managing and ensuring accountability for mobilized revenue is all too familiar in various metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies. One area that experiences a rush after change of government is the management of public toilet facilities. Data from the Tamale Metro Assembly shows operation of 75 toilet facilities across its sub-metros, with monthly revenue targets ranging from 5,610 Ghana cedis to 5,780 Ghana cedis. The expected annual revenue from these sub-metros alone is 136,680 Ghana cedis. Since 2021, the two sub-metros have generated approximately 478,380 Ghana cedis in revenue. In light of this, we set out to investigate whether the revenue generated really adds up and how the Assembly has been using these revenues over the years. Suleiman Abu is the manager of the Lamashegu North Toilet Facility.
2017.
I took over the affairs of the facility in 2017. The facility was in a very poor state when I took over, so I told the then mayor that the facility should be pulled down for a new one to be constructed.
He narrates how he acquired the toilet.
During the NDC era, the then caretaker approached me and told me that there are plans to stop him from taking care of the facility. He asked how I could help him to hand over the facility to me. I paid 500 Ghana cedis, a tender fee. This money is paid in December, and in the subsequent months, you will pay 100 cedis each month for the next 12 months.
December, every month I got 100 cedis for the 12 months.
He explained that he makes 20 to 30 Ghana cedis a day and pays 100 cedis in revenue every month to the assembly through the former assemblyman for Abuabu electoral area, Dauda.
Just last night, I gave 200 cedis to the former assemblyman for Abuabu electoral area and told him that I am not comfortable with how the facility is being left onto CAD alone. I don't ever want to have issues regarding any government property.
The situation is no different at the Kaladan and Abuabuya market toilet facilities. Both managers pay their monthly fees to the assembly through a mobile money number the assembly provided to them.
We usually pay to persons who are close to the assembly. It will be your area assemblyman, so that he pays to the assembly.
The news team was surprised why these payments were made to individuals instead of directly into the assembly's account. Efforts to reach the former assemblyman for Abuabu electoral area, Dauda, who received money on behalf of the assembly, yielded no positive results. Checks on the mobile money number provided by the assembly to receive payments is registered under the name Ryan DH Enterprise, belonging to a private company. Each of the managers of the toilet facilities paid tender fee of 500 Ghana cedis annually. It was, however, discovered that the 500 cedi paid as tender by the toilet managers reflected as 100 Ghana cedis on their various receipts. The news team contacted Zeblim Abu, assemblyman for Womale electoral area, contracted by the Tamale Metro Assembly to collect revenue for Tamale South Sub-Metro for explanations.
Can
you tell us where the remaining 400 cedis has gone to? 500 cedis was paid, but on the receipt, it is 100 Ghana cedis. So I'm asking why the 400 Ghana cedis is not recorded.
You don't understand what I am saying. What I mean is that when you pay the 500 cedis, Assembly does not give you a receipt of 500 cedis. They only guarantee you to go ahead with the contract given to you.
Unable to provide convincing explanation, he directed the team to speak with the finance officer at the Tamale South Sub-Metro.
It's not moved to the calendar area, but it's the assembly that has engaged me to take over the toilet facility for Tamale South.
So you take all the monies for Tamale South?
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why we want to meet you to find out why it is 100 on the tender certificate and not 500.
So with regard to the tender certificate, I would rather direct you to the Tamale South Sub-Metro Director.
Since 2017, the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly has generated 112,500 Ghana cedis in revenue from the sale of tenders of public toilets alone, with each paying 500 Ghana cedis. The Assembly also generated 478,380 Ghana cedis in revenue from the public toilets between 2021 and 2023. Concerned about possible leakages, the news team met with the director of the Tamale South Metro office, but he declined commenting on the matter and redirected us to speak with the Tamale Metro Assembly PRO. The poor performance and utilization of internally generated funds by the MMDAs are often attributed to massive revenue leakages in the system. According to the Auditor General's report of 2020, 20 billion Ghana cedis was stolen or misappropriated by MMDAs between 2017 and 2019. Infractions cited in district assemblies accounts include cash irregularities, unaccounted payments, uncollected revenue, unrecovered salary, unidentified payments, and unearned salaries, among others. Public Relations Officer of the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly admits the challenges that come with management and maintenance of toilet facilities have been dire.
They are acting for and on behalf of the Assembly. So whatever activities going in there presumably have been sanctioned by the Assembly. You take responsibility of the outcome, be it positive or otherwise.
He blamed interference of foot soldiers and other political party activists over the leakages.
The influence of foot soldiers and all that in the management of some of these facilities. We have had our fair share of such difficulties.
He, however, refuted claims that the Assembly does not take interest in the maintenance of public toilet facilities.
Whether or not the money accruing from the collection, the daily tolls and all that is huge enough to take care of the maintenance and all that, Assembly is committed by this arrangement to come in as and when necessary in ensuring that the place is in good shape.
Since 2023, Norsaac, in partnership with Media Foundation for West Africa and Africa Center for Energy Policy, with support from Oxfam, have been implementing the Fair Recovery, Strengthening Civil Society and Media for Fiscal Justice in Ghana project. Head of Programs, Policy and Influence at Norsaac, Hajia Hafsatu Say Sumani, expressed disappointment in the Assembly for the alleged misappropriation of the toilet revenues.
If they were vigilant enough, they would have gotten more and are silent. That is the disappointment I come in with. I feel that many citizens don't have information about this in terms of the amount of money that are leaked. It tells us a lot. It means that we would say we would have gotten triple of that. That could have done a lot of other development projects within the areas that we are talking about.
She recommended a fair tax revenue mobilization regime.
On the challenges that are happening, especially in terms of resource mobilization or revenue mobilization, this is the reason why Norsaac collaborates with the Media Foundation for West Africa with support from Oxfam to enhance the revenue mobilization and utilization of the assemblies.
The Metropolitan Assembly of Tamale can also develop an appropriate revenue mobilization framework for both commission and non-commission revenue collectors. Alternatively, introducing a digitalized system could streamline revenue mobilization, curb revenue leakages, and improve efficiency in financial transactions. Until then, the Assembly will continue to lose hundreds of thousands of Ghana cedis in revenue leakages.